already know what it is, but if you don't, it's the Ray Valentine. You pulled up to the block market. This is Hood Money Investing. I wanted to holler at y'all real quick because yes, I did check out the interview that Trey's Trades did with Aron, the CEO of AMC. And I just want to let you fellow apes and beginner investors and traders know that Aron was very transparent, but it seemed like to me that the conversation was more, you know, aiming towards the fundamentals and the future potential of AMC. And that right there alone might be a little bit of a problem for these gamblers or these investors that may have jumped in just for the squeeze. They talked about share dilution. They talked about the shares that were sold to Munger Capital. Munger Capital happened to bail AMC out years ago with $100 million capital. So that they can capitalize on some things for the company. So that was the reason why, Aron was pretty transparent. I'm not going to talk about honesty because he's been doing that for years as far as working in that realm and that business of knowing how to address certain issues and conversations and things like that. So I want you apes and you fellow beginner investors and traders to be very careful because after raising $1 billion, after making all this money, a lot of you guys want to hear about what could potentially help the squeeze. And like I said in the beginning, it sounded more like to me that this was about the future potential of AMC. Yes, there are a few things that can help the squeeze because, they're talking about acquiring leases for other movie theaters that may possibly go out of business. They're talking about, potential mergers, things of that nature. He did discuss those things briefly with Trey. Trey did the best job that he could, in my opinion. But at the same time, I am a little bit weary about all of this because, guys like Trey and, there are a few others, they just popped up out of nowhere. So to, be able to just get an interview out of nowhere just after trading just a year and, acquiring the following that he has, and then all of a sudden he's interviewing a CEO of, this phenomena of this for this squeeze and it's never happened. To me, I'm just a little bit weary, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say to those apes and those beginner investors and traders out there, be very careful because a lot of these guys that were talking about AMC mooning, going to 100K possibly, or over 5 to 10K, now all of a sudden they're starting to change their tunes and they're telling you that the stock market is risky, only put in the amount of money you're willing to lose, and stuff like that. That 100K ceiling or floor that they were talking about, and they were hyping you up and getting you to come to their page, they're not talking about that now. And that's because you can clearly see that there are a lot of things going on that does not make any sense. And when it comes to these wells and it comes to these institutions that are putting hundreds of millions of dollars into this squeeze that we're potentially that we possibly could have, it's just no telling what's going to happen. And these things aren't clear enough at this moment to to give me any comfort, as far as putting my feelings into this. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I gotta go with the psychology, and I just gotta be real with you, ladies and gentlemen, you fellow beginners, investors, and traders out there. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. I've been investing myself for 3 years. Just started trading about 11 months ago. Still a beginner, and that's the reason why, with the skills that I've acquired and as fast as I've come along, it's just hard to believe that people you know may not think that this could be, the rug being pulled out from underneath of them. So, that's why I'll say, please be careful, have your own due diligence, do your homework. And this is no shade thrown at, Trey or whatever the case is. But I think people forget that these one percenters have friends, they have children, they have relatives, and they have their own circles. And a lot of these traders or these YouTube channel creators, like these content creators, are like they sounding like politicians at the moment when it comes to AMC and GME at the moment. They're literally sounding like they're telling you what you want to hear, and that's just my opinion. So I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if they hear this. I don't care, because all these guys are popping up talking about AMC and GME, and I did not know or see any of these guys a year ago at all, at all. So that's just my personal opinion. This is how I feel. And I just don't want people to get this rug pulled from underneath them, because it's going to be a lot of people being left held with, like, holding this bag. I'm telling you. And I'm not going to be one of them. I had a price point, I had a target, I hit it. And now, whatever else after this, I'm content. Yes, I would love for it to go to 100,000 a share. That'd be millions and millions of dollars, tens of millions, multi-millionaire. But the way this game is being played, and they know that we are holding the way that we are, they are going to make so much money off of us. They're talking about diluting shares, acquisitions, this, that, and it's only going to be the language is what's going to keep a lot of you people confused. And when we look up in July and August, it's going to be a lot of people wondering what happened. And we're going to be having this conversation. And I'm just going to be like, how do you feel? So tell me what you think about the interview on Trades with Aron. Tell me how you feel. AMC is definitely, it was a money grab real quick. But after that conversation, after that interview, I don't know. GME, on the other hand, that now you might want to take your AMC profits and put it into GameStop, because GameStop has a future, no doubt. No, it's no conversation. You don't even have to have a conversation about JME and where it's going. So that's just how I feel. This goodbye, Ray Valentine. You done pulled up to the block market. I'm ready to go hit this gym, flex, both flex, you know what I'm saying, and get it in. And we're going to see what happened when the market open, man. And y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Please, man, drop it down in the comment box. It's goodbye, Ray Valentine. It's the block market, money investing. And, we're going to get this paper, man. We're going to keep getting this paper.